We are back with another episode of the Watch and Cut channel, guys. Welcome back. So I got a package in the mail, and it came from Orion Knives. I ended up buying this knife. I saw it on Dirk's channel, and Dave is a mutual friend. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, check him out, The Blade Banter. David's also working on a very cool watch project for the Casio A1200. So go check out that Kickstarter project as well. I'm not getting paid by Dave. I actually paid full pop for this knife, although full disclaimer, him and I have been buddies for years, and he has given me a couple knives in the past as well. Yeah, I bought a couple, he gave me a couple, we're buddies, and I like what he's doing because to me, he was one of the first YouTubers that really kickstarted the whole, you know what, I'm going to make my own kind of EDC gear kind of thing. Now, these are manufactured in China. Before I just said overseas, I think, if I remember right. It does feature a 14C28 blade steel, which is nice. It's actually nice. I believe it's Swedish cutlery steel, designed for the kitchen. So it's going to be a good EDC type steel. I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with 14C28N, but if you're not, just go check into it. It's a really good steel. It is on the budget side, it's not like your M398 or, your crazy Van X37s. It's just a really good, like, everyday type steel. Now, I already had some experience sharpening it, and we'll talk about that. But this is the Orion Knives Aries. All right, so that's the knife I purchased. This was really cool. Came with a poker chip. I wasn't expecting that. Kind of like always fun to get like a little bit of merch, if you will, with your package. So I like this little poker chip thing. This is pretty cool. It's almost like a challenge coin or something you can stick in your pocket for fun. So actually we'll leave that out. And then you got the box. That's cool. Get a little silica packet, extra large size to prevent moisture. And here's your breakdown of your knife right here. This is a little diagram, a little disclaimer, limited lifetime warranty from Orion Knives. Pretty cool. You guys can look more into that. These knives are not that expensive. I think I paid, what was it, 89 bucks plus tax and shipping or something like that, or free shipping, or I don't know. Sub $100. And you get this cool ass knife. Now, I bought this knife because, well, you guys may or may not know, but I probably own 400 to 500 blades in my collection. So, like, I don't really have a need for the newest, coolest thing all the time anymore. But I've always been about innovative designs and things that are just kind of different and neat. And this knife kind of fell into that category. Along with that, it's got a nice neutral handle. It's a good medium-sized blade. We'll put up some specs as you see on the screen while we talk about this knife. It's got a fuller in it. That's just something I'm a sucker for. If it's done right, a fuller looks awesome. If it's done wrong, it looks pretty cheesy, but I do like that. You got the Orion's logo right here. This looks like it's some sort of acid dark wash of some sort. You got your 14C28N steel nomenclature right there on the side, and that's it for the advertisement, which I think is cool. You got a nice, what is this? Is this a milled? Yeah, this is a milled clip. Very nice. I'm assuming titanium. And then you got a nice backspacer that fills in with this OD green G10 because I am tactical. So when it comes to color choices, I believe there's 2 or 3. I'll put it up on the screen. I know there's a black one, like an all black one, which looks really cool. An OD green. I think there's one more if I remember right. And So yeah, you got a little bit of variance if you want to order one. What I thought was really cool about it, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's a button lock. And it's not quite a button lock as you know it. It's, it's a button lock, compression lock. And, I realize the blade's going to drop when I do this, but I didn't make it super sharp, so we'll live here. But basically what's going on here is when you press the button, it actually has a compression lock mechanism inside that disengages the knife. So this is the button right here on the pivot. I thought it was genius because it's just in such a convenient place. And you can flick it open, you can slap it open.
That's what she said.
Well, delivery's all wrong, butchering it.
Spidey flick it open, you can slow roll it, whatever you want, does not have like a button to fire. It's not like assisted or anything like that. It's purely on gravity, and it's got great lockup. There's no movement, no wiggle or anything like that. So nice and safe. And the knife is also relatively light because of the materials used, despite that it's a good medium-sized blade. The blade shape I would describe as a, well, I mean, it's a Tonto from here below, and it's kind of a drop point up here, so it's a drop point Tonto, I guess you would say. Yeah, and the neutral handle is really cool. Another little design feature I kind of thought was cool is you got kind of like a faux guard, like you would have like on a dagger or something. And I think what that's designed to do is just give you a little bit of symmetry when you're looking at it at this profile. But you got more of, obviously, of a guard right there to kind of, grab your index finger from sliding forward into the path of the blade when you're pushing forward on cuts. So it's cool. It's a nice design. I do Spidey flick a lot. I know some of you guys hate that. I know Dirk hates that. But I don't. So this one's for you. So yeah, you can reverse the pocket clip. I am a lefty, but I'm kind of like lefty and righty. I do things in certain hands. So I was kind of testing it out, and you can see I can easily Spidey flick it lefty too. This is a really nice and easy knife to operate both hands. That was just another thing that I wanted to highlight about this knife. So yeah, very cool little design. This is the Eris from Orion's Knives. And I also kind of want to point out this cool little case mine came with. I don't know if he kind of gifted this to me. You guys can go check it out on the website. Came with a little cleaning cloth. And it's nice and fuzzy and can carry like a 4 knives. So if you're going out with your friends and you want to advertise this donut style community knives thing that has been one of those things I'm just not into, guys. The donut theme knives and the EDC here I'm just not into it. But I love this because, yeah, this was cool. I think he just gifted this to me. But you might be able to find these on the website if you're into those kind of things. You can put your own patches on it. Say Alex's Watch and Cut channel right here. And attach them there, which is kind of cool. So I really appreciate the quality and the nice design that Orion Knives put out at a very good price. $89 is pretty cool, guys, for 14C28N with a good, nice design. Kind of, I keep wanting to almost call it a large knife, but it's a medium-sized knife. Yeah, with a cool lock design, I think you guys kind of have a winner here. It's also really light. It's very modular for lefties and righties. So, yeah, go out and get yourself one of these. Big shout out to Dave. Thanks again. Go check out his channel, The Blade Banter. He's a way better reviewer than I am, that's for sure. And does it probably more often than I do. So sorry about being MIA every so often, but sometimes life just calls for it. So, you know, it is what it is. But if you still like my content and you like my short rants, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below. And tell me if you guys have ever purchased an Orion's knife before, or if you guys have heard of Dave. Leave comments down below. Always appreciate them very much. And we'll see you guys all on the next one.